I do love Jerry Anderson's spaceships. They're really, really great. Hi guys, Retro Trek Ralph here with another, well, sci-fi unboxing video. This time it's the Space 1999 Eagle Transporter Deluxe Edition from MPC. Now this is it's a skill level 3 down here, you can see the reflection, age for 12 and up. It's a model kit. You do get these as toys. Edelmoss do a toy for this, and it's nice, but I wanted one of these, and truth be known, I've had this for quite a few years now, and it's been sat on the shelf. I've done very little with it, but I thought for the purpose of this video, we'll show you an unboxing. I want to make this year. I want to do things with this, and I want to make it pop out of what it should be. I mean, I've got plenty of Star Trek models. My Liberator from Blake 7. Same sort of era, Space 1999. I guess it was a Jerry Anderson sort of with the actual model work and stuff. Yes, really good. Hear the rattling inside because all the parts are a little bit loose in there. It's only the artwork on the box. Don't worry, everything inside is perfectly safe. 12-inch long with the it has the laboratory pod, and booster packs. You can do things with this. Now, we will see this in a moment when I show you the instructions and stuff. The bottom, there it is. You don't have to put this booster pack on here. I don't remember the original Eagles having that. They did do a different pod for the laboratory. Where's a laboratory then? Laboratory, so that these bits are actually add-ons for the original pod, just to make it look a bit different. This is exactly the same as what Jerry Anderson would have done. He'll got the original model that he designed, took the pod, and then added on extra bits to make it look different. But this, I had one of these, I think I've done a review years ago now, of the Dinky toy, and that is amazing because these bits spring, and the engine cowlings there, and all the thrusters on the side. Luckily, the thrusters are on the side. But we can make, I'm assuming I can make different types anyway. There is the original one there, which you can get without these corner bits on. We'll see if they actually are add-ons. It looks like it probably is, because I can see the join line along there. So, let's have a look. You can do the Moonbase Alpha, but I think that's far too big a model kit for me to put in here. I have big models in here. We have the Millennium Falcon, the Lego Millennium Falcon. We have coming the Enterprise D over the next year or so. So, let's have a look inside. What do you get in here? Right, this, like I say, I've had this for a few years. This is not exactly what you get. Okay, I have already been in here, and I have took everything off of the sprues. So, we'll show you what. Off of the sprues, this is what you get. Right, we have the pod. We have, looks like the top of the pod. So those two, that's the doors now. Right, okay, so that goes that way around. So the pod is there. That looks like the base, but it looks like a different plastic. It's more of a, thicker resin. So they will go on there for the pod. So you can make the standard, or that way around. The standard original pod. Actually, is that... Is that the bottom of the pod? Or is that the top? That's the top with the windows. Okay, so what part's that then? Does that go there? It doesn't go there, does it? Where does that go? Maybe? Oh, I get it. It's the pod. That's if you want to make the original one. That's the one if you want to make the other one. That's why I've got a base for that one. Yeah. So that's a pod. So I can make the standard one when it's glued in place. I can make the one with the sides on, because the doors are, well, they shouldn't be different, but they are. We also get the cockpit. Glues together. I mean, there are seam lines in these. That's fine. You're really not going to get away with a lot of this anyway. Bit of putty, bit of sanding, may go okay. Paintwork will mask off a lot of these anyway. Some really nice detail work on these. But I don't actually think these are symmetrical. The only thing that's different is this back part here is a little bit larger on one side than the other, just to try and make you go one higher and one lower. Girders for the back, which sit all on the back part, as you can see right along here. I mean, this is a really good model design of what they originally were. I'll go through the stickers in a second. So, what do you get? I put these in Chinese pots anyway. So we have, looks like these may be the side parts for the boosters. I'm trying to think. Let's put this over here so you can see the picture as we're going. I think these might be potentially here. We have 1, 2 of those. No, these are the corner parts. These are the pods here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 larger ones and smaller ones as well. 4 smaller ones. We have these corner pieces. As I said, you can make both. So the doors stick out from this part here. They will fit in. It does look like it's been added on, but like I said, that's exactly what they were done back in the day anyway. So they fit on there like that. So you can do both types, which is nice. Which is really nice. So I haven't got to think I have definitely got to make one or the other. I could buy 2 model kits and buy them. In fact, do both. Also in the pack we have, looks like these are the boosters off of the back, or the domes off the back of the engine, which go around here. 2 sets of those. You can put the engine cowlings on, which are these engine cowlings. There are some upgrades you can get for these, which are metal. They're already metal. I'm sure my painting skills will be sufficient enough to paint silver. We do have a lot of parts like this. It's a different type of plastic. These have to be for the laboratory one. I'm saying that so careful now. Because you can tell with the type of plastic, it's more of a thin styrene plastic and more of a resin. I think that's probably a resin type of plastic, but detailing work. Landing legs, I don't know if there's any springs on these, I don't think there are. Very smaller parts, no idea what those are, but instructions will show. There's a bag also I didn't open. These are all resin parts. So more feet, are these probably feet for the actual pod? More smaller engines, bigger engines. This is probably for the booster pack up here as well. So there's a lot of stuff to do on this. A heck of a lot. So I'm guessing that the original model is in the vac foamed, styrofoamed, thinner sort of plastic, and the newer one is in the resin, or the upgraded at least. Now, what I want to see is what you get in the box. Right, so we start from the top. We have, oh, look at those. Nice detailing work. Checkers and red. Looks like, don't know. Maybe I ought to get the instructions. Let's have a look here. Right, let's go through the instructions to start with. We also have a, if you want a t-shirt, that's an American number, so I can't call that. South Bend. Oh, it's South Bend. Oh no, South Bend's the city. Right, because South Bend used to do a Star Trek model kit. Well, it was the Enterprise from the motion picture that South Bend did, but I don't know if that was just named after the city or named after the company. So we have Deluxe Edition. Full instructions. Why wouldn't that fold out? Yeah. What? Yeah. What? There we go. So we have to start with all the parts there. The resin parts, including the kit, come individually with no numbers engraved. We can figure this one out, it's easy enough anyway. So these look like the same ones. 10, yes, yes. See, these are the full, all the resin ones, as by the different colour. Plastic parts, yes, we can put a pod together, which this pod then, it's the back. These sections here are the back where the engine's on the rear attached to. And then we have another one, that's why we have 4 of these, and then the cockpit goes onto there. A couple of little engines underneath, the neck, well, the spine holding it all together. Then legs go on, some decals. You can probably put this together and leave the thrusters off and then do the decal work later. don't really call it decal or decal. I think it's just like an English / American version. It's fine. Potato, potato. So we have the resin parts on there for that one. So I, J and K landing legs. Another thruster. Lots of thrusters and landing legs. This is definitely the booster because it's got the engines on top there, which just sits. Probably, would I or would I not sit that on there, or would I glue it in place? Don't know. And O and ooh, okay, is that it? La la la. So why have the extra parts when we're not using them? Okay. That is a bit strange. It gives you the instructions how to make the deluxe one, but doesn't give you the instructions how to make the classic one. Okay, so we have in here, we have model kits, replicas, what else to do, polar lights, round 2 I think, Star Trek stuff usually, but these are cars, round 2 products. They are pretty good. I think they get a lot of the old model kits and went, yeah, well this isn't right, so we'll do this better. I have a lot of polar lights AMT models in the past, but these are all cars. It's fine. I don't do cars, unfortunately. Round2models.com. South Bend. Is it Indiana? Right, let's get to the decals. Decals, thank you. So we have sides, we have paneling from the actual, this pod, that pod. No, this pod for the doors, these parts here, like they stick onto there. Lots of the detailing work to do. I mean, these, what's weird about these, this present part here, shall we say, they look quite like German, yeah, German symbols, shall we say. Lots of dark grey, black, Moonbase Alpha logos down here as well. But other than that, it's, I don't think I actually saw a placement for the stickers. Unless it's just, it's got it as it's going. Yeah, it is as it's going. Yeah, yeah, yeah. These stickers go on the underneath or on the side. Okay, more there. Looks like it's on the underneath. Yeah, yeah. Decal 10, Decal 12, Decal 11. Yeah, so it's as it goes. So when you're sticking this together, you're putting it on, but I will want to paint this first before I get anywhere into the model. So this is what I want to do over the past few months, well, past few coming forward. At the moment, it is quite cold in here. It's not the best painting weather. It needs to be a lot warmer. Well, could ideally do being a bit warmer, but this is just an unboxing to show you. If you want one of these, go out and buy them. There are tons out there, but to give you the option of either the classic version, don't put the booster pack on, put it on, put the laboratory on, yeah, that's quite nice really. But will need painting, a little bit of sanding, nothing major actually, to be honest. They're not too bad. I took these off the sprues quite well, and these do hide a multitude of sins, shall we say, with the girder work as is. So yeah, there we go. The Eagle from Space 1999, 1999, thank you. Eagle Transporter Deluxe Edition. So, that in mind, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to the channel, comment below, give me a like, consider being a Patreon if you like, and help me out to keep the channel going. And I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.